Dr. SSV Ramakumar, Chief Technology Officer, AM Green. Sir, the two projects that you are handling, one is green ammonia and green hydrogen and sustainable aviation fuel. What's the progress on these two fronts for AM Green?
So AM Green is having some global scale projects coming up both on green ammonia. Green ammonia means it is intertwined with green hydrogen, because without green hydrogen, green ammonia cannot be manufactured. So they are integrated projects, green ammonia and green hydrogen. And SAF also, we have some very big plans. Like, to be precise, in green ammonia, by 2030, AM Green is planning to set up 4 million metric ton per annum of green ammonia. And the very first project is at Kakinada, which is southern coastal India. There we have acquired Nagarjuna Fertilizers, a fertilizer company, and this company is now being refurbished as I am speaking with you to produce 1 million metric ton of green ammonia. So to produce green ammonia, obviously you need to set up a green hydrogen plant. So right in the premises of this project, we are setting up a green hydrogen plant with 50 megawatts of electrolyzer capacity. So, and then we have global aspirations of exporting this green ammonia. It's a coastal town. And similar projects of 1 million metric ton per annum, we want to replicate it in Tuticorin and Kandla and in Gujarat. The second, these are some of the areas that we have finalized. So this is regarding green ammonia. SAF, you are aware that we have recently acquired a technology company called Chempolis. Chempolis is a Finland-based technology. This is a second generation ethanol technology which converts lignocellulosic biomass into ethanol. But there are other competitive technologies available in the space, at least in this country. But this particular technology distinguishes itself from the rest in terms of its product profile that it yields, and especially the lignin, the quality of lignin that it yields. So we have just acquired this company and we are planning to set up some greenfield units. Also, AM Green is going to act as global licensor to the Chempolis technology. So we would be licensing and encourage people to set up these plants. On our own also, we are going to set up these two second generation ethanol plants. You might be wondering why I mean, when you talked about SAF, why I am talking about second generation ethanol. Because in Europe, especially today, one of the most viable way of producing SAF is, there are two ways. One is HIFA based pathway, and second one is the alcohol to jet. And HIFA, the feedstock availability is very limited and not suitable on a global basis. So the most plausible technology and pathway would be converting alcohol to jet fuel. This is a sustainable aviation fluid pathway. And Europe actually doesn't recognize any first generation feedstocks to produce ethanol, what India is adopting today. Mostly sugar based or food grain based feedstocks are being utilized to generate the first generation ethanol, majorly in India. There is only one second generation plant which is operating. Why so? Because Europe strongly believes that there is going to be a food versus fuel competition with these feedstocks, and the carbon intensity of these feedstocks would be way higher compared to the second generation ethanol. So AM Green is particularly focused on producing low carbon intensity ethanol and thereby further upgrading this ethanol to SAF. So our plans are by 2030 we want to set up 1 million metric ton per annum of SAF. We are into bigger scales actually. So recently our MD has signed an MOU with the UP government that in UP itself we are going to invest 3,000 crores. This is in the public domain to set up SAF plants because UP is a hot hub of ethanol production because of sugar distilleries. India, on the other hand, India recognizes SAF coming from any type of alcohol. So to meet the Indian demands, probably we might go for 1G ethanol-based SAF. But for European markets, we are going to set up second generation ethanol plants and thereby converting it into SAF.
But
so
what's the cost dynamics in the second generation? Because they say it is not profitable yet.
second generation ethanol, right now it is not profitable. Profitable in the sense there should be some lot of requests and lobbying is going on. Government is actively considering, as per our information, to have some differential pricing for first generation and second generation ethanol. Or alternatively, if carbon pricing comes in, then automatically these costs can be offset. If suppose ethanol is procured based on the carbon intensity, then a high carbon intensity ethanol and low carbon intensity ethanol, the premiums, the difference in the premium will offset the production costs. Definitely second generation ethanol is costlier. So either there should be some government support to start with, but European markets, the market dynamics itself is going to promote the second generation.
On green hydrogen and green methane that you talked about.
On green hydrogen.
Have you done financial closure? Or?
On green hydrogen, right now in India, in the Indian refining sector, there is 40,000 tons of green hydrogen production. Tenders are underway right now, and AM Green is one of the participants in these tenders. Very soon, within a month, you are going to come to know who has won that bid.
Okay.
So, but I tell you that
so this is a combined tender of all PSUs.
It's not combined. Individual refineries have floated the tenders, and there are 6-7 players who has bid. It's a competitive bidding, and whosoever is the low cost, they will win the bid. And we are pretty confident that we have cheapest electron with us, aided by hybrid power, as well as we have unique storage system. We are not dependent on battery storage. We have a pump hydro storage. I think world's largest privately held pump hydro storage project is about to be commissioned in Andhra Pradesh. It's 2 gigawatt. So we are going to replicate these pump hydro storage projects in Madhya Pradesh and in couple of other places as well in the near future. So our confidence in green hydrogen that we would remain in contention and competitive is based on the fact that we have one of the most cost-effective electron with us, and we have our own electrolyzer technology. We have a tie-up with a European electrolyzer manufacturer called John Cockrell, and we are also setting up a manufacturing line at Kakinada again, 1 gigawatt or maybe 2 gigawatt scale of electrolyzer. So we have our own electrolyzer, we have our own cost-effective electron with us. So obviously we would be very, very competitive as far as green hydrogen is concerned. Our first test case would be these refinery tenders.
So you are the only ones who also planning to go with fertilizer as well as green ammonia and green hydrogen at the same time, in comparison to all the other hydrogen players?
We are very much focused on green ammonia, if not other fertilizers. Green ammonia is definitely our focus area.
And what's the investment that you are making in that project?
Investment I cannot share off the cuff, but it's a you can make an assessment. It is 1 million metric ton, one of the largest green ammonia projects anywhere in the world. I can't say it's the largest, but it's one of the largest.
So when will the groundbreaking happen, sir?
FID is already there. We are in a faster and brisker mode of project execution. Our target is early end of 2026 or first quarter of 2027. Our production starts.